Greetings of the day, students. I, Dr. Maulik Rathore, Assistant Professor of Rai School of Business Management, would like to take a lecture on research methodology. This subject is not only for the management students but in any discipline of education and academia. This subject will very useful for the research purpose. So we continue with the syllabus. The first one we go through with the meaning, then the significance, type, process of the research. Then onwards, we what is research proposal, then research application in the business decision, and the features of good research study. These four parameters will deal with the sub syllabus of the chapter number 1, nature of the research. So we go through what is research. Research itself content re plus search. It means again and again you have to search about the information and the knowledge. It's already a search of information and knowledge that maybe exist or have to be explored. It means if the information or knowledge is already exist in the nature or the about the subject, you have to explore the detail. Then looking in the information or knowledge that might be out there or still need to be discovered. It means you have to deal with the subject further to find out the new perspective of the existing information. It is about the systematic investigation to establish the fact. So this is all about the research, but this is not a definite meaning of the term research. So we go through the definition of the research. Research is a systematic and organized project of inquiry that aims to discover, interpret, or revise the fact, theories, applications, and the laws. It means this is a very precise definition given by author on the research. It is a systematic and organized process. It means the step by step you have to find out the facts and the reality about the subject. The second one, it involves the collection of data, analyze the data, and interpretation of data to answer the specific question we call the research problem or solve that particular problem. Research is nothing but why, what, and how about the subject. Now we go through the purpose of the research. The first one is to expand the knowledge and understanding of the subject. This is a very basic idea about the research. What should be the knowledge and what should you understanding about that particular subject or the object. The second one, to solve the practical problem and make informed decision. For the decision making process, you have to analyze and you have to grab the information from the market as well as the area, and after that particular information you have to make a precise and informative decision making. Then the last one, to contribute to the development of theories and the new concept for that particular subject. One by one we go through the purpose of this research. The first one is to expand the knowledge and understanding of the subject. It means research will help to get the knowledge, the exact information about the issue, and after getting the information you can understanding what are the consequences, what are the benefits, what are the adverse effect, what is the current scenario about the subject. This will not only help the researcher but this information can helpful for the policymaker like a government, like a NGO, like a farmers who can survive with this particular activity. They can make a good decision and wise decision regarding the irrigation problem, what type of crops they can utilize, or what are the patterns of crop they can decide. To solve the practical problem and make informed decision. This will understand by the one another example. To study the traffic congestion in the Ahmedabad city. We know the traffic congestion is very severe problem nowadays in the mega city and the metro cities like Ahmedabad. Researcher collects the data on the traffic pattern. After they analyze it and they propose the solution to ease the congregations. By doing this research, they aim to help the city planners and the policymaker make informed decisions about the improving transportation infrastructure and reducing the traffic jams. This particular phenomena about the research, it not only solves the problems but gives the solution about the problem. The third one, to contribute to the development of theories and the concept, it means the new knowledge or addition in the existing knowledge. To study the impact of online education on student learning outcomes, the researcher collects the data of student performance in the traditional classroom, it means the offline classroom, and the online classroom. Then they will give the comparison, and this will distribute the development of theories and concept in the education, providing insight into the effective online teaching method and enhancing the educational practices in the India. So this new knowledge and the information not only fruitful for the existing model of the education, but it will nurture and the develop the new theories and the fundas for the online classes or the virtual education system. So how research is beneficial? First one, advancing the existing knowledge. It may solve the problem. It may provide a wise decision making process. It improves the lives of the citizen. It driving innovation, or it bring the innovative culture in the society. It empowering communities about solve the problems or solve their own problems in the scientific or social ways. Promoting critical thinking. Now the society can cultivate the culture of a wise thinking, and the one idea can change your life and solve the problem of the life. So now we go through the types of research: basic research and applied research. Basic research means a pure research or a fundamental research. This type of research seeks to expand the existing knowledge without the intimate the application, often driven by the curiosity of the researcher and a desire to understand underlying principle. With the example of soil composition on the growth of the specific crop, we can analyze what is basic research. Basic research is a research which is deal with the natural science, like a crop and which type of irrigation system or which type of soil composition will be very beneficial for the more yield or the more production of particular crop. So this type of curiosity will be solved with the basic type of research. The second one is applied research. We have to apply the knowledge to solve the problem. It addresses the specific and the practical problem of the subject, and it aimed at finding solution or improving the existing process. Directly applicable to real world situation. This type of research we can exemplize by to design a low cost water filters for the rural communities. In the rural and the very internal area of the India, there is a main problem of water for the irrigation as well as for the drinking purpose. So how can we design a low cost water filters for the communities which are in tribal area or in an internal area of the India? So we can apply the basic knowledge and addresses this type of practical problem with the new designing of the machine or a object. Thank you.